not the way we handle family business. This all has to be handled correctly.
Welcome to the Holy Shhh podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T. the Icon.
I am the OCJ Chuck Jordan.
Y'all know me, man. It's King Coach DTM, man. What's good?
What up, though, man? How everybody feeling?
All right, let's talk about it.
Good,
Hell of
good.
a WrestleMania event. Thank you for everybody that coming out. We definitely 1,000% will be doing Backlash in every pay-per-view from here on out. So just stay tuned to the location.
Location.
How the book doing, Coach?
Oh, man, the book is definitely doing numbers, man. I appreciate all the support that we've gotten thus far. Keep them coming. We are almost at the 2,000 mark on Amazon. So,
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Let's roll.
Make sure y'all look out for Minx Mayhem. She working on a book 2. I think it's called Life of Mayhem.
Yeah, Life of
Look out
Mayhem,
for that.
yeah.
Chuck, 4-piece, how that's going?
4-piece is doing great, man. Actually getting ready to drop the next one.
Okay.
Music
You
is
got a
my
title for
therapy.
it? Oh.
4-piece was actually just a EP just to let people know I was still here doing music. The next
That's
one
how
is
I do
a
with
full
singles.
project.
I'd be like, yo, here's a single. I'm still working on music, y'all.
You know, I like singles, but for some reason, if I'm not going to do a video with a single, I just was like, I'd rather do an EP. That way, you know, you can get a nice solid body of work without having just the one song. Like, you know, you got a nice little 4-piece, you know?
Yeah.
Hold you over to Music is My Therapy comes out.
My son told me the
And I got new merch coming.
Yes, he does have new merch.
She
coming.
definitely got new merch coming. My son taught me the importance of videos too. Like he do a video with every song.
You have to.
I feel like that's the one thing that one of my favorite groups that ever touched the mic, Infamous '88. That's the one thing that they had my lap. They didn't do enough videos to show people. You know. So if y'all still out there, Infamous '88, you know what I'm saying, bring it back. You know.
When can we get a Ron T music video, man? When we getting that, man?
Whenever you shoot it, man. Whenever you shoot it. That's when it's coming.
It's going to be a minute. But let's get into this. We just had the NFL draft pass, and it got me thinking, what if we did a WWE draft? We all got our individual federations. Let's draft our champions. You could pick IC title, WWE title, tag team, whatever title fits your company, is more important to you. We'll start there. And with the first pick of the holy shit.
How many are we doing? How
all
many
the
champions?
titles.
So how many champions?
I don't know when we figure it out when we get there. With the first pick of the holy draft, we got Ron T's Federation on the clock. Your choice.
Tag team titles, of course. Let's keep it with the Street Profits.
Tag team Street Profits for Ron T the Icon.
And the women's tag team.
I think one at a time.
Whoa, whoa,
He
one at a
going
time.
two
How many
picks.
balls you think
Oh,
you
my
made?
bad.
Balls.
I thought we were doing one guy and one female.
No, you got one
All right.
pick.
All
One
right.
One pick. That was more important. You get tag team. Chuck Jordan was the most important title to you and your first pick.
My undisputed heavyweight champion is going to Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. You said heavyweight champion?
Undisputed heavyweight champion.
WWE champion is Jacob Fatu. That's wild.
That is kind of wild.
That's,
You said which belt means the most to me. It's,
Coach
call it
it's the one with the
DTM
giant W.
with the number 3 pick. What you got?
All right, well, number 3 pick.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to go.
Oh, my God. Please, no. Please, no.
I believe the word is
You
No.
already know
I feel like
that
it's
we're
gonna
going
be
to
a
go
year.
with the heavyweight belt. And we're going to give that to none other than the megastar.
Yeah.
L.
I said, yeah, I felt
Hey.
the year coming.
Knight.
Yeah.
No. Well, number 4 pick at me. I don't know what we got to do this. Number 1 pick, I'm going, of course, WWE undisputed champion. The guy who should be still champion
John
right
Cena.
now. American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Number 1. Second round of the draft. Ron T, who you get?
All right. Well, I guess I'm going with my heavyweight champion. My heavyweight champion will be Karrion Kross, actually.
Karrion Kross for your heavyweight champion. That's good.
That's
That's
interesting.
good. That's good. That's interesting.
My undisputed women's champion, heavyweight champion, is Bianca Belair.
Bianca for Chuck. Coach, who you got?
All right, so we're doing women's. I'm gonna jump onto the women's champion as well, and I'm gonna make my women's champion Drew McIntyre. All that crying he like to do. You know?
Hey, women.
It's Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre. We're gonna
Drew
do
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre for the women's champion.
The women's champion. Wow, that is flagrant.
Has
Wow.
spoken.
That is flagrant. Women's title, Drew McIntyre. Okay. For WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but ain't nobody else took it, so I'm going to snatch it up. Roman Reigns will be my World Heavyweight Champion. Ron T.
All right, so my WWE champion would be Randy Orton.
Randy Orton for Ron T. Chuck.
Intercontinental champion. I'm going to go with the dog, Braun Breaker.
Brian Breaker there. Coach, you got LA Knight, Drew McIntyre so far. Your third pick.
All right, my third pick will have to be the women's tag team champion. And I am going to go with something that we've recently seen that looks pretty good to me, which would be Naomi and Nia Jax.
Oh, wow. I like that, man. I like that. The female bloodline. That's a good one. And
Period line.
I thought you was going to take somebody I wanted, so I'm glad you didn't. I'm going
Dang
to take him right now.
Dang it.
Give me Lash Legend.
I knew it.
Jakar
That's what I was
Jackson
going to go
for
for.
my female tag team.
All
Ron
right.
T, round 4.
Well, my female tag teams would be Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
Wow, that's trash.
What?
Oh, my God.
He said that's
Man.
trash.
Well, since we're allowed to makeshift a tag team,
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that.
I'm going to makeshift a female tag team right now, and I'm going to go with Tiffy Time with Jay Cargill, just because that match a couple weeks ago was nice.
Man. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Chocolate and vanilla.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. Coach.
Man, I didn't give an undisputed yet, so I gotta. And you already, somebody already. No, I'm gonna go with this IC one. So the IC, I really want to see what this guy is gonna do as he's a champion right now. Anyway, but we're gonna go with Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom.
Damn, I was going to pick him too. All right. I'm going to flip it up with this one. My Intercontinental Champion is none other than Tama Tonga for my Intercontinental title.
Okay.
All right.
Ron T, round 5.
Well, my Intercontinental Championship will be him, Carmelo Hayes. He's getting a little bit of a push now.
He is. I ain't
He's
even
getting
gonna give you no
of a
shit
push
on
now.
that. He been going hard lately, man. Winning the championship. He got his Rockefeller chain
Yeah.
now with Andre the Giant on
You
it.
know when they had that chain on, it reminded me of that skit on the Ludacris album.
Oh,
With the Big Chain Records.
Oh, yeah.
Big Chain.
Going tag team.
Tag team.
Going with the greatest tag team of our current day. And I'm putting them back together. The Usos.
Wow, Usos. Damn, you just took one of my picks. So hey.
You're welcome.
Coach.
All right. So the United States, man.
United States.
United States, I'm going to have to go with none other than he is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins.
Wow, for the U.S. title. Where am I at with mines? Tag team. I'm not even going to make it no difficult thing. I'm going to keep it who they are. Give me the New Day. Greatest tag team, one of all time. New Day.
Well, my women's champion,
Women's champion for round.
Io Sky.
Io Sky. WWE champion, right?
Yeah, WWE champion,
WWE champion, Io Sky.
So you like the run that she's on right now?
That she's getting ready to be on, yeah.
My women's IC title is going to the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
I knew you was gonna pick that. Coach, who you
Because
got?
I love you, Roxanne.
Can we bring back a belt?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna bring back the light heavyweight.
Well, I guess we can't bring back
Can't
a
bring
belt,
it back?
'cause then that'll stretch the draft out too far.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's not
About
bring
to say
back
the
the belt.
cruiserweight title.
And let's just go with, I didn't give a undisputed already, which would have been Roman, but he's been selected already, so I'm going to switch it up. I wanted this time to be not as serious. No, not as serious. We're going to take it not as serious, and we're going to bring back who Chuck likes to call a national treasure. Truth.
With the heavyweight?
With the heavyweight.
God,
no, not
watching
the
this
heavyweight, the undisputed.
I'm not watching your show at all.
Oh, you're going to love it.
That's
You're
crazy.
gonna love it because he gonna pin the
Hey, just
referee a
remember
couple
to write
times.
all this down so when
I
everybody
got it.
gets 2K25.
I
you
get
just-
it.
God, dog.
Oh man, for my United States champion, I am calling up somebody from NXT. Give me the ruler, Oba Femi.
Oh, we can call people up.
We can call people up, man. Ryan T,
Did I give an Intercontinental Women's Champion?
you did not.
I'm sorry, liar, but we're going with Stephanie Vakir.
Stephanie Vakir, Ryan Spick, Chuck Jordan. Who you got?
United States champion. And I'm going to cross promote because I don't give a damn. Because I'm going to swerve when I drive, damn it.
Wow, we are taking people from AEW now. This is getting crazy here. Swerve, Coach. Who you got?
All right, so let me see who I have left. I need to do
Got LA Knight, Drew McIntyre,
Universal.
Naomi and Nia, Dirty Dom, Seth, and R-Truth.
Universal. Universal, I'm gonna go a little bit different. I am gonna
undisputed?
give it to somebody who honestly will probably never see it in our
Don't you already got
lifetime.
under?
Yeah, you got
You already got. You
Who
got
did I
LA
pick from?
Knight, your WWE,
That's
and
undisputed.
R-Truth, your
That's
world.
Universal.
No, Universal. Did I say Universal? I didn't
No,
say
Universal is
Undisputed
the,
is
is the
Universal.
undisputed.
Yeah, that was a LA Knight for you.
Oh, well, what I got left?
You got LA Knight,
Oh, tag
Universal.
team. Did I do a tag team?
You did not do a male tag.
Male
team.
tag team. All right, so my male tag team, I think it was already selected, but we're going to make them a twin. Can we make them a twin if they've already been
That
selected?
defeats the purpose.
Make them a twin if they All right, so originally
Everybody on airplane.
it was Street Profits,
Street Profits.
but
I already got
they
it.
already been selected. So I'm going to have to bring back one of the greatest to ever do it, which would be DX.
D-Generation X.
Old man.
Old man.
Old man.
Huh?
Jeez.
I'm for it. I'm
He
for
said
it.
he's going with Road Dogg.
The mic skills don't change.
All
Well, I
right.
guess Billy Gunn is still wrestling. So
I was
that's
about to say, yeah.
For my female United States champion, I'm going with the greatest, longest reigning U.S. women's champion of all time, Chelsea Green. She should still be champion right now. One for that little Zelina.
So my women's U.S. champion, just to make Abe mad, Zelina Vega.
Oh my God.
So do I need a U.S. female champion?
Yes, you do.
So I'm going to cross promote again. Come on down, Tony Storm.
Tony Storm. Man, you got like some.
He's cheating right
I
now.
never would have thought you'd be bringing AEW over.
Wow, watch both.
Coach.
I don't know why everybody think I'm just on
He's
WWE.
he's
I don't know
cheating
why
right
they
now.
both.
Did I pick a U.S. for women?
Did
No.
you pick a U.S.? No. No, you did not.
And now, is the real Storm? Has she been selected
She's
yet?
been selected.
Okay, well I'm gonna take her current homegirl, who won't be homegirl probably after the next few weeks or so. We're gonna go with you can't spell
I got it.
WrestleMania
The Bianca already got
it.
I
Already
got it.
taken.
I got both
Yeah.
of them. You was picking because you picked Drew as for women's champion. I actually picked women for women's champion.
Drew is a woman the way he be crying.
He does. He does back and crying from his
Let me
steps.
see. Oh, okay. I know who's available. The greatest of all time. What? Charlotte Flair. Let's go.
Charlotte Flair. Yeah, that is a damn good pick. How did I slip on that?
See, she slept on
Pam's still available.
Like,
Pam is still on the draft board.
For my women's champion, I'm gonna pull one of Chuck's move, and I'm drafting Mercedes Money from
Okay.
AEW.
Disrespect to Bailey right now. I just want to say that they're pulling from other promotions.
You could have put it on yours.
Hey, you
don't
coulda put
throw
it on
us.
yours.
I'm
just-
picking actual people that are still wrestling in the
Yeah,
WWE right now. I'm
I
not
could have
cheating.
seen it's
You could
another
have picked
Bailey.
Pam over Zelina.
You
but
could
You
have.
chose Zelina.
There's no rules to this.
I just seen there was another Bailey. Did y'all see that the new Bailey?
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yeah. She was,
What titles is left?
For you, you've picked Jacob, Bianca, Braun, Tiffy, Jade, Usos, Roxanne, Swerve, and Tony.
Is there any titles left?
So I think
that's it.
who do I got left?
No,
still?
you got Intercontinental still. You got to do. No, you
I
got
did one.
Tony and Roxanne.
yeah, that's 8.
You looking for a women's world, I think, or women's WWE.
I know I don't have.
Oh, I don't think I did I do a male WWE?
So I haven't picked.
I
So
think
I don't
I did
have.
one.
I don't have a women's world
I
heavyweight
disputed. I
champion.
ain't got the regular other one.
And we're
Okay.
going with Bailey since nobody picked Bailey for the world heavyweight for the women's world champion. See, I don't disrespect Bailey. I was saving her for that, and I was hoping nobody else was gonna pick her.
Oh, so
All
you
right,
was
so-
Y'all was
Shador.
cross. I knew what I was
You
doing.
was trying to Shador. I get
So
it.
I got my WWE titles left, which is my Raws, right? Are we doing two tag teams? Or just one?
I think you got the Usos as your males, and you got Tiffy and Jade as your females.
Well, I'm
Oh,
saying,
'cause
but
he's saying
technically
it's a Raw and a SmackDown.
No, it's just one.
We just do one.
So we just doing WWE. So I
Yeah.
need a WWE man, WWE one. All right. My WWE male champion will be.
What is Jacob? Because you picked Jacob as a champion.
That's my undisputed.
Undisputed. Okay.
So this is
World
a world
heavyweight.
heavyweight.
This world heavyweight is I really liked when he fought Oba. Since you got Oba, I'm going with Moose.
Moose. Man, you are
Cross
you
promotion.
reaching here. You are reaching.
Promotion.
Making me feel old.
Coach.
Get my game up. I think I'm done.
No.
Who I got?
He said I'm not picking nobody.
We will make this the last round because it's getting confusing. Y'all
Yeah,
don't even
I'm
know what
about-
the
He
hell
said-
y'all
I got
picked.
one left.
I'm about
I
to
got
put,
one left. I got
He
one-
said the rest
I'm
of my
about to put
titles
mine
are
on auto.
vacated.
Hey,
Put mine on auto select. Let me see who I got.
Random.
Who I got? What do I got left? I
you
think
gotta pick a women's intercontinental. And that'll be the last one.
Let's see. Women's IC. Oh man, I'm doing this strictly for you guys, okay? Because I know what this is about to bring. And I don't even know if somebody said her name once already or not, but I'm gonna say it again just because, just for you, Lyra Valkyria. Let's
no
go.
one. No
Let's
one.
go. Huh?
I didn't say it.
No one. No one
I
picked
say
her.
it.
Wow.
No one picked her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bum,
Nobody
bum,
picked
No,
her.
nobody picked
Come
her.
on.
Bum bum bum. Woo. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum.
Why are we doing that?
Woo.
I still want to pick my women's though. I got one last one. I've been holding this one in the chamber because nobody picked her.
And the last of my intercontinental, I'm gonna go with Austin Theory.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good pick. I feel like he didn't kind of fell back a little bit, though. I want him to bring him back.
He has
to the
to
forefront.
turn. He has to turn.
I want to see
on-
him. I want to see him tag up with Seth and Paul Heyman. Man, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I think that'd be.
That would be
great.
But so what would be the? Well, I guess we can talk about that later. I was about to say, what would be the way that he can get away from the leech that he's with right now?
Just turn on
Just turn on him. He's been doing so much fuck shit.
him. Basically.
You could pick anything, but for kicks and giggles, who did you want for your last one?
No one was ready for Asuka.
Yeah, I see. We will post these online. Pick your federation that you would want to see, but that is that.
You know who would be disappointed in all of our picks? Minx. We don't
nobody
have
picked.
no Masked Man, no Damian Priest, no
No.
like it.
Right.
I think she probably would have picked Damian Priest for everyone.
She would have.
She was like, he's going to other promotions and nobody. She's watching like nobody's picking Damian
Right.
Priest.
Ain't no
Hey,
way.
she'd be really mad at Ron. She's like, "You do the walk and you didn't pick Penta."
You're right.
Trying to, yeah.
No.
Well, we talking about debuts the other day. We got Rusev back. We got Aleister Black. He done returned. It got me thinking, what is your favorite return / debut that you've ever seen in professional wrestling? Anybody? Who want to go first?
I'll go first. One of my
Ryan.
favorites. One of my favorite debuts is Robert Roode Bobby Roode, when the whole lights went off and it went the spotlight and glorious, and he was
yeah,
way
that was
up in
sweet.
it. That was pretty
He
dope.
didn't get his fair shot, man.
No.
He couldn't stay healthy. That's what it ended up being. Every time he would get some momentum, I think he had a separated shoulder
Yep.
and some whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, Bobby Roode was a staple in TNA or Impact, and I thought he was going to be the next Triple H.
That's a damn good debut. Coach or Chuck?
I'm gonna go with return, and he got the whole world in his hand.
Yeah, that
puppet.
was.
Whole world in his hand. Another puppet. Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, that was dope.
Bray Wyatt. You know, we was in a chat on TikTok the other day, and somebody had the nerve to say they never liked.
Yes,
Bray
I remember.
Wyatt.
We was there. I was
like,
mad.
what the
Remember, I
hell
fell out my
were you
chair.
smoking?
I fell out my chair. They
you
was
block
like,
him?
I never liked him. I was like,
I should
Should have blocked him.
I should have.
Curse your mouth, man.
I fell out my chair.
Your favorite debut or return?
My favorite debut is is simply because of Abe. So when we were younger, I'm not gonna tell our age like that, but there was a wrestler who was about to enter. And the way he was so hyped about this individual, I don't know if you remember who I'm talking about. He was so hyped about this individual that I couldn't help but to get hyped and just looking forward to it. And that is none other than Y2J.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was a
That
good one.
countdown.
That was one of my favorites. I even did was it a iconic moment
Yeah,
with that?
Yeah,
That was,
definitely did. Y2J was cold, man. The countdown, the music, and just him coming over. Like you were saying last night, Aleister Black, we knew that shit was coming.
Yeah.
The surprise is gone nowadays with the internet, but Jericho, that was, nobody really saw that shit coming,
Yeah.
man. That was out of nowhere. My number one debut, or I'm going to say it was a return, would be WrestleMania 39. Seth Rollins was in the ring waiting on a particular individual.
Oh.
And then from
Jesus.
the bottom rises a golden angel from the depths of hell to save WWE from the, what would you call it? The purgatory that they're in right now.
Does he do this
CM
every
Punk.
time?
And it was the one,
and
the
only CM Punk.
the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He's been carrying this goddamn company ever
How
since
does
that.
he
Every
always
time.
find a
All
way
roads
to do this? Leads to
Somehow
Cody.
still lead back to Cody.
How does he
I don't
pull this
understand.
off?
All roads lead to Rhodes. That's
Right.
what it
That's his
is.
last name. I can't help it, man. It is what it is. It was great. It was
God,
amazing, man. Fireworks everywhere. It was just a great moment, man. Great return. But
Take
speaking
out
of
your check, just so you know.
right,
I was thinking the same thing. When I was saying.
speaking of him jumping from AEW to WWE, it got me thinking. And a lot of people have been complaining about WWE and how WrestleMania wasn't that good. The booking don't seem to be that good. But a lot of people have been praising AEW lately. And it got me asking the question, no time soon, maybe some years from now, but do you ever see AEW catching up and surpassing WWE?
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
Go
Why would you say that?
Because sometimes I believe complacency can be the killer for success.
Yeah.
So you think they complacent right now?
They're getting complacent.
Yeah.
I think that's hard to say because it's new faces. You can't be complacent if you're new into what you got going on. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what I'm
So,
saying
like,
is a lot of even with the storylines, a lot of this is just rinse and reuse. Like, and the worst part is I enjoyed it because I understood the callback from being older, but younger people was like, why did they do that? Was when Roxanne and Cora was backstage and she redid the Shawn Michaels I kick Jim thing. It was like,
Yeah.
that's old. Where's the new stuff? You keep rewatching all the old stuff
so you mean complacency from the talent?
from the
Not
company
from the-
with
oh, the
writers.
Company
From
when
the
it comes to
company.
writers.
The
Yeah.
company when it comes to the writers and storylines and stuff. Just like they were saying, WrestleMania was bad. A lot of, especially nowadays, with a lot of fans are too wise. Like they already showing us everything that goes on behind the scenes, to where the smart fan is like, I'm not going to keep accepting you feeding me this garbage. I want something new. I
Yeah.
want something different.
So
And AEW is trying to give you something different. Are they successful at it always? No, but they're at least trying to, because they don't have a blueprint to already follow off of. They're making their own blueprint. So WWE is a lot of times, they just like even with some of the times we get mad was like, all right, well, You keep saying it's not hard to make a new star, and we've seen these new stars arise.
Yeah.
But then when shit hits the fan, the first thing they do is go run and grab a John Cena, go run and grab a Randy Orton, go run and grab somebody past.
Yep.
Where's the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, where is the future?
So let me ask you,
That's a good point.
as we stand 2 weeks past WrestleMania, the night that we was watching WrestleMania, we all kind of felt like WrestleMania night 1 and 2 was a great show. With the exception of night 2 and the ending of it was a little different. Like, we definitely seen something better coming from that.
Right.
But 2 weeks out now, right, where we can kind of process what we saw, what's your thoughts now on how WrestleMania was?
I still enjoyed it, but that's because, like I always say, I look at it. I look at wrestling different than a lot of people. I'm not watching it to critique every little thing, even though I'm on a podcast to critique every little thing. I'm just purely enjoying it from a standpoint of I don't go tell NFL players how to play. I don't go to tell NBA players how to play. I'm just watching it for what I want to watch it for. I'm watching it to just be think about reality for a while. Give me 2-3 hours, just sit in front of the TV and just enjoy a product without over criticizing them. That's the reason why they need to do this and this better because the booking here. And I remember and I get mad when I'm on when we be on TikTok lives and they just it's the smart fan always just shitting on everything. Well, stop watching.
Yeah. Was it a wise man named Light Skin Gaijin says to sit down, sit your happy ass down? Is that what he say? And if you want to be a booker, there is this thing called Universe Mode on WWE 2K25.
And not only that, but if you really want to get involved, if you think you're a good writer, guess what?
That
is a job. There's local wrestlers. Go get involved there and work your way up the ladder.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to do all that.
Well, I'm going
They
to do
just
the
wanna talk
opposite.
No, they
about
want to complain.
I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to say, fuck what you got to say, and light skin engaged, and I'm about to complain. The shit need to be better.
It does.
It needs to be a lot better. It's being written poorly. Do I want to sign up and hire him? Fuck you and your fucking company. Y'all can go to hell. I'm just talking about it. It's my job. So, fuck that shit. The shit's whack. AEW got a weekly show, Dynamite. I don't care what nobody say. The week before WrestleMania, that individual 2-hour show was better than both WrestleMania nights, the post-Raw and post-SmackDown combined. So when we asking the question, will AEW catch it? It's only a matter of time, man. It's just like WCW and WWE. It got complacent. It got stale. It got vanilla. And then you got this rebel underground, just like big-time rappers when they out. And people, I love this. He's on top. But then that underground DMX come out that don't nobody want to touch. It's kind of like a renegade. That's what AEW is growing to be. And eventually, people going to get tired of this complacency with WWE. So maybe not this year, next year, but eventually it's going to happen, man.
So do you see it being like back in the day when WWE felt like it was competition, they went and bought them out? Do you feel like that could still happen today? Because
No.
they are.
Because they won't
Because
sell.
the cons got too much money.
Yeah, they won't sell it.
They
But
might
it's
not
a
be
con
the,
on this on the WWE side too, though.
He just work for them. He don't own them.
Yeah.
He just, there's a difference. They money is stretching beyond WWE. WWE is the richest wrestling company, but the cons own NFL teams. They own oil rigs. AEW could fail every week and it wouldn't hurt their pocket, whereas WWE, they are a trading company now, so if they fail, it hurts our pocket if we investors and we got stocks in WWE. Whereas AEW, they don't care. They just rich.
So I will say, I did notice, like, I was listening to the Rock Talk, and he was saying the older guys, they want to take a step back, but the new talent is not stepping up to the plate hard enough so that they can take a step back.
Facts.
He said he didn't want to come back and do the I want your soul thing.
Right.
That was something that Triple H and them called him about, like, look, we finna go into elimination chambers, which I didn't realize a lot of people didn't care for elimination chamber like that. But he said, we finna go into this, and the ticket sales is horrible.
Right.
What can you do to help us out? And he said, well, let's throw around some ideas, and that's what made him come back, to save it. So if they had the talent to step up and remove them, it's kind of like, and you went to this before, you said like the sports teams, right? The Lakers, we'll take, for example. They've been saying LeBron want to step back for the longest,
Right.
but AD wasn't stepping up to the plate to take it over.
Right,
So he had to continue to work hard at 40 years old and still do his thing.
Nah,
So he want to step back.
For him, it's a difference though, because unfortunately, as far as most other sports, if you're not there, even if you're the star that we want to blossom into the star, somebody's gonna shine. Just like nobody saw Shea Gilgeous being this good until it came down to somebody from OKC has to step up. They thought it was gonna be somebody else, but he was like, "No, it's gonna be me."
Right. But no, we talking about somebody like passing the torch.
I'm even talking about with wrestlers. If the old guys stop coming back, it's going to force the younger guys to have to do better.
That's true.
But then what if it's a case like Abe just said, they don't have enough money to
They got
wait
money.
for I'm saying they don't have enough money to wait for somebody to decide.
That's when you get.
I need to see who is going to be the one to
that's-
step
that's
up.
when you-
Clearly
So-
they don't. If they begging The Rock to come back to sell tickets for one show, it's a money issue. Man.
So I would say, to answer that question, I would say it's a yes and no. If it continues the way that it is, then yeah, it's a matter of time. But if they recognize the young talent that they have and actually push the talent, because we just mentioned somebody in Carmelo Hayes who was on fire coming from NXT,
Right.
and they had him sit in mid card. It's not because of Carmelo Hayes; it's because of the way that they're booking. So if they start recognizing the young talent and booking them better, Trick Williams, they're booking him terrible right now. But if they recognize the talent and continue to book them better, then you can build new stars. Then you don't have to bring back The Rock. You don't have to have Randy Orton still in the title picture. You do not have to have John Cena with the title.
Right.
So even Cody is an older guy. He came back, but you won't have to rely on Cody to carry the company if you were building up new stars.
Facts.
Which is kind of sad when you think about it. Like the bloodline and Roman Reigns and the bloodline, that story went on for
4 years. They carried
long.
the company.
Something else should have been brewing for when that story
Solo
to take
should-
a break or a stop.
Solo
or
should be a
anything.
bigger star than what he is right now.
I
Is
think
it
you
on
got
him or is it on them?
Jacob taking that spot. Jacob
Yeah.
is about to be that.
Yeah, he
But it's
is,
not there
but
yet.
Solo should still be. If Jacob is the one that's going to go for the main title, Solo should be going for the mid card,
Facts.
and you should feel comfortable with Solo carrying that.
So let me ask you, what do you say to people who might say, I heard y'all complain before, and there's nothing that they can do to make you happy because you was complaining, you specifically, Mr. Abe, that that WWE don't know how to let black people be champion.
You gonna say what would I say to them?
What would you say that? Because now we can say we possibly have close to 5 champions holding, right now. What would you say about that?
And they was talking about me complaining and they asking. Okay, here's what I would say to them.
It was the people.
That's what I say to you, motherfucker. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. Think how the fuck I want. I ain't one of these shows where I say what I want to say because I want WWE to like me. Fuck you. I want you from my basement. You gonna kick me out my basement? I don't be coming to your shows, want autographs and shit, paying $600 to see you at WrestleMania. Fuck y'all. I'm at my crib, my basement comfortable. I don't even give a fuck if I come to your show. So I'm gonna keep speaking my mind. I don't give a shit. That's what it is.
Okay.
The thoughts of Abe does not contain the entire show.
I would like to attend shows. I'm just saying.
I don't give a shit. My basement comfortable. I don't need to be at your stinking arena. I can't even hear the commentating when I'm there.
This is true.
I do believe that's something that they should change, though.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
should make it to where the audience can hear the
Plug in.
commentating.
Yeah.
No, like over a loudspeaker or something like
Well, you can't necessarily do that because it'll mess up with the production and hear it on a
right.
loudspeaker. But you
Give
can
us one
have
of them
something.
drive-through speakers on the front of our seat. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
But it got us talking when we talking about, basically we're talking about AEW and WWE. And WWE's issue with everybody saying is booking. So it leads me to my next question. Is Triple H underrated or overrated? There's been a lot of talk that he just been handed the company. He was kept it in cruise control for last year, but this year, this is his story. This is his WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely go along the lines of overrated.
I think so
And I
too.
like Triple H, but I would definitely say he's overrated at the moment. He hasn't really done anything to show that, no, this is what I do. I'm that guy.
Right.
And he still got the same, well, not all the same, but he still got a lot of the people behind the scenes that were
Right.
still there. So it's something that either he decided to not change, or he just don't have that strong leadership quality that make people say, now we got to turn it up.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So I agree with the overrated, but overrated doesn't necessarily mean bad. So he's not a terrible booker, but he was overhyped at first because he was kind of carrying on the momentum of something else that was already going on. Now he probably need to make some changes as far as backstage producers and writers and stuff, get some younger people, new minds, all that type of stuff. But as of right now, I agree he is overrated.
Chuck.
I think he's extremely overrated.
You said extremely.
Extremely overrated.
Okay. Talk about it.
But I also think if you see how even I think Austin said it once, he was like, and Paul Heyman even said, he was like, wrestlers are more happier to come to work now as opposed to when Vince was there. But as far as from a standpoint from a fan, what we're watching, he's literally taking everything that what he said over Vince's shoulder watching, and he's still trying to make the talent happy while making us happy, and he hasn't really figured out his own way of doing things. He's still following Vince's protocol, but let me tweak some stuff so where the talent is happy. I don't want them to leave, so and it's like you have way too many people trying to call the shots, and at the end of the day, it's your call on.
Yeah.
It's either yes or no. You can't be like, well, I'm just gonna have them put them over now because they're here. But just like we saw Julia come, Julia took the title from Roxanne, but then Stephanie came and Stephanie took it from her. What if somebody else pop up? He gonna just keep giving it to them, and it's like that on the main roster. He always calls him Machine Gun Kelly, but
Motor City Machine Guns.
Motor City Machine Guns came in, and before we even got to know who they are,
already
what
won the
they're
title.
about, they got the title.
Right.
Which to me shit on every other tag team already there, because it's like, what about the ones already there that's still waiting to be built up?
Legato for one.
Because now you got way too many tag teams, or you're breaking them up just to try to put them here. But it's like, all right, even when we looked at just the WrestleMania card, you had 5 guys who could have been in the title contenders, all in different matches. 3 of them in the main event from night 1, and then you had Drew and Randy in just some bullcrap matches.
Let me tell y'all something.
But all of these guys could be fighting for the title, but at the end of the day, there's only one title. And that's what I'm saying is why I feel like for him, I think that he has the right intent, but his execution really isn't hitting yet.
Right.
Which is because I believe he's still trying to, this is how it was showed to do it, instead of just being like, you know what, fuck how it was showed, I'm going to take some of y'all advice, but let me figure out my own way of doing it. He's still trying to do what he was shown while making small adjustments, if that makes any sense.
I think that's the problem you can have when, like, the difference between AEW and the WWE. WWE is still owned by another parent company. So you still have to answer to them. You have to answer to people
you answer to your sponsors.
Your
and all that,
sponsors. You got to answer to the people that are investing in the company, all that type of stuff.
Hotness, man.
And
y'all on new hotness. They ain't had a chance to really fail and give you as much as errors and trials that WWE has.
Well, no,
so
but the saying as far as AEW is like Tony Khan has control of what happens.
Yeah.
Triple H
can't say that this is what I'm going to do and this is what we go with. So he doesn't have the same freedom when it comes to booking as Tony Khan. But also Tony Khan also started off having too much freedom, and it was wild backstage until he decided to take some of probably what Vince did and put his foot down and create some kind of organization. So I think it's just a learning curve for both of them at this point.
Just like what Ron was saying, Roman Reigns for the longest said he didn't want to go to Raw. But Netflix came in and said, we want him here. We haven't seen him on SmackDown since. But he was like, my schedule allows me to be here, and this is in my contract to be here and here for my family's sake. Netflix like, yeah, we're paying. We want to see him on Raw.
That's why we don't see him every week.
Gotcha. Yeah. But talking about being bookers, let's put our booker hats on right now. Let's play a game called Title, Bury, or Push, meaning I'm going to give you 3 wrestlers' name. You give one a title. You bury one, and then you push the other.
Got it.
We'll start with Chuck Jordan.
What up, though?
The 3 wrestlers that you have: Title, Barry, or Push. Karrion Kross, Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa. Title, Barry, Push. What order?
I'm pushing Karrion Kross.
Okay.
I'm putting the title on Solo Sikoa. Just because I want Karrion to take it from him. That's what I'm saying. Karrion's going to take it from him.
Okay.
And
Barry Mello.
Barry
Mello.
He did like you had to think about it.
He's gonna bury him.
I got Barry Mello, unfortunately.
You got a Barry
I got
Mello.
Barry Mello.
Oh, you gonna bury him, huh?
Ryan T.
I already know what this is.
Your 3.
I already know what this is gonna be.
Lyra Valkyria.
Yes!
Roxanne Perez.
Uh,
And Lash Legend.
he just want me to bury Lyra. That's what it
I know.
is.
I'm just
That's
saying.
why.
Hey,
Because
wanna see what you
Roxanne has to have the title, and you have to push Lash. And so he just wants me to bury Lyra.
oh, you're burying Lyra? Ron?
That's
Oh,
what he
man. I'm
said.
so sorry, Ron.
I gotta do this from the dirt.
You
Hey, the
know?
worst part is I'm thinking over here like,
That's
give the mid
ridiculous.
card to Carmelo. Y'all was like, no, you got to bury him. Oh, well, yeah, bury him.
He trying to make up his own rules.
No,
I did.
but honestly, if it was me, I would say push Lyra,
Of course, he gonna switch it.
title Roxanne, and bury Lash Legend. That's
I'm
what
not
I
burying
would
You
say.
would say push Lyra.
I'm not burying Lash.
I would say push Lyra because she too far ahead right now. She needs to be
Push her
pushed,
what,
but
off
she
a cliff?
already at the title. I didn't say that because she
I'm
can fly.
asking.
She can fly, so she gonna fall off the cliff. She got wings.
But then if I would have said Barry Lash, he was like, "What's wrong with you? You don't
I
like
would
black
say-
women, Ryan? Why
I
you trying to
would.
bury the black woman?"
I would definitely
So-
say that.
Definitely was trying to line you right quick. He was trying to line
All right,
you
Coach.
right there.
Coach,
Talk about it. LA Knight getting the
your
champ.
3. Los Garza, the Lucha Bros, which will be Penta and you got a tag team situation. So Los Garzas, the Lucha Bros, Penta and Ray Phoenix, and Pretty Deadly. Title, push, Barry.
I'm burying Pretty Deadly.
Damn.
God, dog.
They got to go.
No boy.
Yeah, no boy. I'm helping bury him. You know, with the shovel.
To the
Lucha
casket
would
match.
have to had a title, and then
Push
we'll
Los
push.
Garza.
Yeah, Los Garza.
Los Garza. All right, this is for all of us. Title, push, Barry.
I got one for you.
Tama Tonga, Trick
He gonna
Williams,
rush.
and Escobar. Before we get to that.
Oh yeah, Escobar gotta go.
Escobar, I'm pushing Escobar.
Oh yeah, push Escobar. You said who was it? Trick
Tama
Williams.
Tonga, Trick Williams, Escobar.
Tama getting buried. You gotta put the title on.
No, I'm
You
pushing.
gotta,
I'm
you
burying
gotta, you gotta,
pushing Tama.
you gotta push Trick
I'm burying
Williams
Tama.
because they've been doing terrible. Because he was good he was great
Yeah.
at one point. So push Trick
That was a
Williams.
quick turnaround though. Too.
We say Barry,
I'm
Barry
very
Escobar, and who was the other one?
Escobar getting the title.
You already said Tama Tonga, Trick, and Escobar.
Oh yeah, Barry Tamatanga, and then put the title on Escobar.
Not bad at all. What was you going to say,
I'm
Chuck?
putting the title on Escobar, and I'm burying both the other two.
You said you had one for me. What's that?
Oh, yeah. One for you. All right. Jay Cargill, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley.
Oh, you should have made his harder. You should have put.
No, because he'll put Cody over everybody. So I'm not even going to put Cody in anything.
I'm going to put the title on Rhea. I'm going to push Jay, Barry, Bianca.
All right.
Barry, Bianca. For sure, for sure.
I would never bury Bianca.
Yeah. He said I would marry Bianca. Never.
Never. You and Jade would be the top two. Rhea can go.
Rhea can go. Well, Worlds Collide coming up. It seems like it's going to be this big international field type show. It got me thinking, like, what wrestler in... We can have an open discussion. I don't have to be one person at a time. But when you think of a certain region, you'd pick this wrestler to represent it. So, like, if we were to pick Japan of all time, which wrestler would you pick to represent
Male or
Japan?
female or
Male or
both?
female? Who do you see representing Japan in Worlds Collide?
Damn.
It's that type of situation.
I got two. Got to come down to one.
Between Io and Asuka.
Yeah, Io and Oscar for me.
I got Nakamura.
I was going with Nakamura.
Nakamura,
too.
yeah.
I was going with
Nakamura.
Nakamura.
That's what I
too.
said for men. If we was going
And
one
I'm
each,
only
for men,
thinking current, 'cause,
Nakamura.
like,
Need
over
to face.
longevity, I'm going Nakamura because I remember when he was at his highest, he was high. But right now, I haven't seen much of him. So
No,
it's
I'm
like,
thinking about the highest. It
Yeah.
could just be from any prime. They represent that region of people.
all right, I'm still going to go with Oscar.
Oscar. Irish folks. Who represents the Irish people of all wrestlers of all time?
Banger after banger after banger.
Yeah, you can't pick anybody but
Celtic
Sheamus.
Warrior.
I got somebody over Sheamus. I'm picking Fit Finley.
I knew he was gonna say Fit Finley.
I don't like.
I thought somebody was gonna say Becky, but I'm going.
Oh,
I was
Oh,
thinking
shit.
that one, but I couldn't go against.
Yes, got you.
Sheamus.
Because Sheamus leans
I'm
into
a
it.
renege.
Yeah, I
mine.
couldn't
I'm
go
going
against
Becky.
Sheamus.
I'm going Becky. Becky definitely, man. 1000%.
This would have been more fun for one male, one female, but
Yeah.
Right. Russian wrestler of all time.
Can you even is
I can
is
only think of
Rusev?
Rusev, and he's not
Is he
even
not
really
even Russian?
but-
Right? He's from Bulgaria.
I thought he was from California. I think I read.
No.
So.
He's Bulgarian, so I mean, like, really, I would. That's all I could think of is Rusev.
Okay, Rusev.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rusev.
Rusev it is. Now this is gonna be difficult.
where the fuck is he from? No, he's not from there.
Who?
Where the fuck is Gunther from?
Gunther is from what's it? Starts with an A, doesn't it?
I forget, but he definitely ain't from Russia though. I think he's German. Is he?
Okay,
Yeah.
Jeremy. He's German. Right.
Yeah,
right,
he's
right.
German. Next up, this is difficult. The Samoan Islanders.
That is difficult.
Who represents their people in Worlds Collide?
That's the entire roster.
That's the damn near the entire damn roster. You're right.
Well, you know why? The final boss, because he'll just win everything because they'll put him over.
Boss.
Man, that is a really good question, though.
I got a wild one. I'll start with mine. I'm going with Yokozuna because he was the pioneer of what led to everyone. He was the first top dog of them, so I'm going to go pick Yokozuna.
You already know who I'm going with.
Five.
Tongaloa?
No.
Oh, really?
No. The guy who actually made me a fan of all of Samoans watching this one guy.
Rikishi?
Umaga.
Umaga.
You've been repping Umaga hard these
Yeah,
days.
That's my
Umaga's
guy. I
cold.
told y'all he was one of my favorite since I was a kid,
I think
bro.
I'm gonna go off script a little bit too. I'm gonna go off script because it's too easy to say like Roman Reigns and all them.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the unforgettable Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
I think I will go with Haku.
Haku. Good picks. Last but not least, the great state of the United States of America, who would be America's representative for the best.
You got to pick Canada,
Wrestler
too.
of all
El
time.
Grande
Oh,
Americano.
Yeah, that's next. But America, who Grande Americano.
Grande Americano, man.
From the Gulf of America.
Minx
Gulf
is
of
not
America.
gonna like that, man.
Gracias.
America, who you got?
I'm still thinking.
Where is AJ Styles from?
Tennessee.
San
Georgia.
Francisco.
Oh, my bad, Georgia.
There you
yeah,
go.
London.
Why is that
AJ,
shit Tennessee?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles for
The
America.
phenomenal one.
Mine's is a bit of a tie.
Cody.
I want to pick. I wasn't even gonna do it, man. But push me, I will. But I want to pick Hulk Hogan, but I know y'all gonna give me all this racist shit.
Yeah.
You
Don't
can't
coach
pick
you
Hulk
like that.
Hogan.
Hey, but hey, doesn't that
go
represent?
Too like
So-
Hulk Hogan.
And I'm not gonna pick Cody because I think this guy I am gonna pick represents not only American professional wrestling, but actually American Olympic wrestling, and that's Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Park Angle?
Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
for-
he did that with a broken freaking neck.
He did it
Yeah,
with
he
a broken
did.
freaking neck, man. Cody, he was an amateur wrestler, but he didn't make it to the Olympics, so I gotta put Kurt up there, man. Chuck,
Kurt might win it though.
who do you have representing the great state of the
All right, now I gotta state this, and I'm saying in his prime, but I'm going with the wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet plane flying, son of a gun, Ric Flair. Woo!
That's a bad representation.
Don't matter.
He said, "What
Right,
culture?
Hey,
Drugs and alcohol.
Womanizer, shit talking.
Yep, that's America.
Everything American."
Everything you just said, America.
could've
Yep,
just
that
picked
represents
that
us to the fullest.
I thought Simone was hard till he just said it, but Canada. Who represents
Oh, that's easy.
Canada? That is not easy.
That is very easy.
Who you got there?
You gotta go to the greatest of all time.
Bret Hart.
Yeah, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Even though I do have Kevin Owens as an honorary second.
I don't got Bret. I got somebody a little different.
What? Lance Storm.
God damn! How'd you guess that? Yeah, for sure. I got Lester from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He did a lot of training, man. All
Greatest
these-
female from Canada. I'm going with Chelsea Green. No,
Over Natalia?
we know it's really natty, but I'm going with Chelsea
I
Green.
don't really like her like that, man.
Right, Natalia.
You heard I say it. We know it's Natalia, but I'm going.
I ain't really a Natalia fan like that, but you know, she rep her spot.
Who you got represent Canada?
Go with Owen Hart.
That's a good pick. I'm going with Drake.
Oh my God.
The greatest.
Drake.
Aubrey?
I felt like I probably would have went with Bret Hart as well. Yeah, I think I would go with Bret Hart as well.
The excellence of execution. Yeah, 1,000%, 100%, man. That was
I
great.
wanted to put the British Bulldog somewhere.
All right, before we got out here, we started on football, but the NFL draft, let's end it on football. Have a little fun here. You had to pick an offense with WWE wrestlers. You need a quarterback, 2 wide receivers, a running back, tight end, a couple linemen. Let me get your offense, Chuck Jordan.
One at a time?
One at a time. Oh, you name them all. And then just give me
No,
your
I gotta do it one at a time. I gotta think about this. My running back is
running back.
My running back is Braun Breaker.
That's a good running back, man.
That's a good one.
My running back would be probably, I like a Mike Allstott type of guy. So give me Otis for my running back.
Oh yeah.
Give me Otis.
Running back, that'd be slow. Slow.
I'm just trying to get a couple yards at a time, man.
It's
Oh,
a game of
man.
yards,
Running
Ron.
back.
You said Brian Breaker for yours, didn't you?
Yeah, he said Brian Breaker. That's a hell of a running back, though, man. I couldn't top that.
25 miles per hour.
Right.
For me, I would pick, you know what? Running back, I'm thinking about the greatest team that's playing right now in the Detroit Lions. So I would have to go with him.
Carmelo?
And because
He
he's
getting
smaller.
broke up.
No, think about it. Think about our running backs here.
Don't disrespect him.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying, you want to get him on a smaller
But he said as far
stature.
as Gibbs
So,
is a smaller
That's what I'm
than
saying.
Montgomery.
You got-
But
So you said
That's
2
what
wide
I'm-
receivers.
2 wide receivers.
wait, I didn't pick my running
Oh, my
back
bad.
yet.
My bad, Ryan.
My running back will probably be, I'm thinking that, but I'm thinking speed, Nathan Frazier. Just because for speed, I'll give him the...
Oh, man, that's wild. That's
Nathan
like-
Frazier for
he
speed?
dead.
No, it'll be like a lot of not laterals,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, no.
Sweet passes.
So
Yeah.
two wide receivers. I'm going with Montez Ford and Trick Williams.
My wide receivers, I need my wide receivers in tune with each other, and I think nobody is in tune more than the Usos.
That's
I mean,
a good
Jay on
pick.
one side, Jimmy on the other.
That's a good pick. They're not going to get down the field, though.
They're not going to get down the field.
They're a little
Yeah.
heavy.
They got
Nah,
the conditioning.
We running 5-yard in and out, so that's it, man. No deep bombs.
2 wide receivers.
Montez Ford, he jumps out the gym.
Yeah, he does, man. He does.
I think a good wide receiver for me would probably be Austin Theory. The second one would probably be, let's see, who would make a good second wide receiver? Wide receiver. Who would make a good second wide receiver? Go ahead, Ryan. Pick yours.
One of my receivers would be Javon Evans, just because.
Bouncy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good wide receiver right there, man.
And my second wide receiver, you already took Trick Williams. I can't say Trick Williams. Jeez, who am I? Kofi? I don't know.
Okay, so my second one that has to be I gotta stay black, man. R-True.
All right, true. We run out of time, so let's just end it with quarterbacks. Who is your quarterback? Chuck Jordan.
The Marine, John Cena.
John Cena, quarterback. That's a solid quarterback, man. Coach.
My quarterback, man, I want my quarterback to be tall. So I'm picking Omas.
Omas.
I want him to be able to stand up and just kind of look. Where you want to go?
You're right. He nobody gonna block his pass. What you
Oh,
got for your
man.
quarterback, the leader of your team, Ryan T?
That's a good question too. Crap. I'll let you say Cody first. So go ahead.
Hey, he took it from him. He's a leader of leaders, the men of men. He runs the locker room currently, and I'm pretty sure he'll do the same
Man,
on the football
I
field.
swear, if you come in here with a tattoo on your neck
I'm
next week,
thinking about it.
bruh,
I'm thinking about it, man. I've been looking into artists lately.
I actually had
pick the rock.
a
There you
solid
go.
tight end too. After remember that Brock and Roman match. Roman was gonna be my tight end, but we ran out of time.
Yeah, Roman is my quarterback then.
Roman as the quarterback. My tight end special nominee would be Rhino. Give me Rhino, my tight end.
Oba would have been my tight end.
I was thinking that too.
Any last words before we get out of here? What y'all got going on, man? What's popping?
Chuck got merch.
Chuck
I got
got merch.
merch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chuck does have
Chuck
merch.
got
Don't
merch.
ever forget, Chuck got
Never
merch.
forget I
forget
got
that.
merch. I got a new shirt coming out.
Make sure y'all go to Amazon, get the book, man. Indulging in Pandora's Box. Continue to support you know, black owned because I'm black.
Definitely.
Yeah, and he wearing black.
And he owns the book.
And I own the book, you know.
Definitely. And I'm going to pull one out of Chuck's book. We got merch. If you know me and Ball Bro, we cover AEW together. We got this new movement going, and Ricochet done co-signed on it. So now we got to bring out the shirts. Bald World Order, BWO shirts are now available on the holyshpodcast.com.
Ricochet, that means you got to get your...
Ricochet already said, he said, you come up with the shirt, I'm getting it. So
All right,
boom,
bet.
it's done.
There we go. As for me, look out for the After Work Affair by Icon Movement, myself and Dutch Schultz. And go ahead and support my single that's out right now called Jealous, featuring Jordan L. It slapped.
Jordan.
That's it. Well, that's been us for today. Holy Shit Podcast. Till next time, it's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T. the Icon.
I'm still the OCJ Chuck Jordan.
And the greatest coach ever, man, Coach DTM.
And make sure you enjoy wrestling and critique it all you want. Fuck what people say. It's the Holy Shit Podcast. We out.